How we doing today, everybody? It is October 15th, 2023. It is 11:51 a.m. It is the professional trader, aka the funded trader, aka Usman Alfalabi, here again with another video. Today's video is just going to be a weekly analysis on the Forex markets, taking a look at how I see things and how I plan on reacting if certain things do happen. And I'll also be updating my FTMO account for anybody who is following me along on that journey. So let's just go ahead and get started. Before we take a look at the charts, let's just go ahead and take a look at Forex Factory. All right, let's see how things are lining up for the week. So from Sunday through Friday, right? So right off on Monday, we have some news come out. Empire State Manufacturing Index, red flag news. So pretty important. Has some GBP news on Tuesday. Have a lot of CAD news on Tuesday. So that'll be important for something like USDCAD and just like CAD pairs like CAD JPY and things like that. And we also have some news for USD as well. And this is all still on Tuesday. GBP on Wednesday, more GBP news, some AUD news. And Thursday we have unemployment claims and Mr. Powell speaks. So pretty another pretty not like I wouldn't not like heavy fundamentals, but like right, so something pretty impactful things almost every day. So just things to be aware of. But yeah, we take that knowledge and we start with the DXY, just like how I always do. So let's just go ahead and analyze this from the beginning. We go to the weekly chart. So, looking at the weekly chart, in my opinion, I would say, and my mouse is kind of acting up again, so I apologize. But so I would say the market most definitely closed in a bullish structure last week, right? We saw that we came down here to retest this once resistance, right? And then we closed in this bullish uptrend, but still haven't closed below not last week, but the weeks before the wick, right? The 2 weeks ago, right? We haven't crossed above the structure yet, right? And this structure also lines up, with this movement right here, right? For the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about this level right here, right? We saw that price came and retested this area before impulsively coming down, right, with these big impulse candles, right? And now we're just right back in that area. But we see that we came and retested this area, and now we see we're potentially pushing back to go touch this area again, right? So go to the daily chart. My best is acting up. Sorry. I don't know why it does this, but you go to the daily chart, right? And you see that we're kind of bouncing off of this potential support now. All I want to see is, one or two things. Are we gonna continue to go up here? Are we gonna finally break this resistance and potentially retest it and continue to cross up? Or are we gonna start to fall back down, break this and break that again, break that again, and then continue to go down. So it'll be pretty interesting for what the DXY does. From a fundamental standpoint, though, for the last 2 weeks, like fundamentally, the dollar has been bullish. But technicals, really just haven't been lining up with that. Right. So, just want to see what's gonna happen this week, right? Are we gonna get, that newer high, or are we just gonna, be ranging in this back and forth area, or are we gonna cross below here and start to go lower? So, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the DXY. Um, Taking a look at USD CAD, I'm currently in a USD CAD buy right now. I'm a little bit down. Uh, I had my stop loss originally, like, you know, had to break and then wanted to see if this potential level could hold, but it's not holding. So don't really have a stop loss on it right now, but I'm not risking much. But you know, if it comes down here, I want to see if it can come down here and potentially you know, start to start to bounce back like that. But we'll see. But that's just my thoughts on USD CAD. But let's take a look at this on the weekly chart. We see that last week, we were we were kind of trending down, right? We even came all the way back. We came all the way down here, right? Before price kind of reversed, closed bearish, but a little bit indication that this chart, in my opinion, that this chart could potentially reverse and start to cross over right to the upside, right? And we have this wick all the way up here, right? So, you know, um, I'm not gonna call it a range, right? But we're at the bottom of this wick and we have the high of this wick, right? And we're kind of like just in the middle of it. And then, we also have this weekly resistance that's right here, right? So, you know, in a just in an odd little place, USD CAD is right now. But we go to the daily, we see that on the daily we broke above this resistance level right here, right? What was once resistance? We saw price fail once, two times, three times, a fourth time, and then we broke above it, right? But as quick as we broke above it, as quicker we came back down, right? And yeah, we broke above this resistance right here, right? But just to head to another level of resistance right here. But from a bullish dollar, was just expecting this to go higher. But um what I want to see now on USD CAD is, can this if it is gonna come down to this support level right here, can it catch a bounce, from this level? Or because it's just in that general area right now. So right, can it catch a bounce potentially and continue to go up? So we're just gonna have to see. But if that doesn't happen and these levels just start to get broken, then it'll be time to start looking the other way on USD CAD, right? But until that happens, just gonna hold that analysis right on trying to buy this to the upside. But we see that the dollar was kind of bullish last week, at least on Friday it was, but USD CAD wasn't trending up along with that. And that's because we saw that oil was trending up higher, and so was gold, right? And these are things that are positive for the Canadian dollar, right? Which give the Canadian dollar strength. So it makes sense why, although the DXY, was pretty bullish on a Friday, USD CAD wasn't going along with that analysis. So just want to see which one is going to win. That DXY strength going to be able to continue to push this up, or is that oil strength and that gold strength going to continue, and is this just going to range or continue to trend down? So just gonna have to see what happens with that. USD CHF, I don't really like at the moment, but after making this push to the upside, we saw that it tried to push up one more time before it fell. Sorry if you guys can hear that dog. Let me go shut that. All right, so on USDCHF, it was bullish for a while, but it was bullish in like in a overall downtrending market, in my opinion. But it had came to this support level right here, right, and it was buying off of that support level, and it was bullish for the last couple of weeks, right? But we double topped up here, and now we're right back to that, once mini resistance is now potential support. So to me, for USDCHF, I don't personally like it right now. I wouldn't be trading it, but to me, this is the last line of defense. And if it crosses below here, then it's most likely gonna head back down to this support level down here. But if that DXY strength is massively bullish and it does start to cross back up, and we do start to see these levels get broken back again, then maybe you could look to taking this back the long ways. But USD CHF is not really something actively looking at the moment. AUD USD. We take a look at AUD USD. You know, not even to go to the weekly chart, we could just look at this on the daily. We see like, we've kind of just been trending down lower and lower, right, to the support area right here. But we haven't even like touched it completely yet, right? So, just want to see if we can break out of this week. And if we can retest it, we'll be looking to, short this to the next support level right here, right? And that's, if the DXY strike is still bullish, right? But if we see weakness and we start to, just see this range, maybe do the same thing, then we won't be looking to trade it, right? But if the DXY, is weak this week and we start to see, it finally break out of this resistance right here, then we'll be looking to buy this to the next level of resistance, right? So, what is it gonna do? Just have to be patient and just have to wait to see what it's gonna do. GBP USD, I had a setup on GBP USD. Just didn't take it because I was taking other trades. Looking at it now, I wish I took this trade, but look at GBP USD on the weekly. Let's go ahead and delete all this, right? In my opinion, last week, indicates that, this chart is most definitely bearish, right? So we came up here, like, we retested this level, right? This support level, we tested it perfectly and closed in this bearish structure, right? So to me, this is most definitely a bearish chart. So how can I get in on this chart, right? So any type of pullback, in my opinion, would be perfect to get in on this chart. If we can pull back, to something like here, we'll be looking to potentially short it, or if we start to cross below here, we start to cross below here, and price comes, we'll be looking to take it down here potentially, right? And that's one option. That's option number two. Or we can wait for, this clean break, right? Sorry. Uh, we can wait for the break of this support level down here, right? And a retest, and then potentially take this right to the downside. So a lot of potential on GBP USD, just want to see what it's gonna do. But let's say the dollar just completely starts to tank, right, and it starts to fly back up, then we get a break, then we'll just be looking to take this to the next resistance level. So just gonna be keeping it pretty simple, but looks like it's wants to continue to head down like it's been doing, right, and it's respecting the trend nicely, right? Picture perfect break and retest, right? Was taking other trades, so like I said, that's why I didn't take GBP USD. But looking back at it, wish I was trading GBP USD. And same thing with Euro USD, but Euro USD, personally a little bit more patient on, just because we're still at the support level down here, right? So although it's been similar, right, I want to see if this week we can get a clean break of the structure, and in a retest. And if that can happen, we'll be looking to get in on this, right? But if the dollar starts to fail, starts to, go back, continue to go back down, if we could see breaks of these resistance levels, then perfect to get back in. Gold, the dollar was pretty strong, but we see gold was very strong as well after coming down to the support level, right? Something I was looking at gold, after it pulled back to this level, was looking at potentially taking a short, and I did take a sell, not that sell, but I did take a sell in this area, and I actually was pretty profitable. But it came back, right? So I ended up only making very minimum amount. But it did that move, right? Came to the support level, failed and closed off higher, right? But we saw that we couldn't continue to go higher. And now we see that we broke above this with very good impulse to the upside, right? So to me, most definitely looking it's definitely giving bullish, it's giving a bullish nature, most definitely, right? But for me to buy this chart, I personally would need to see, the break of this resistance level right here. So if we can get the break of this resistance level this week, some kind of retest, then this level right here looks good, right? And if we can continue to get those breaks, so gold is looking pretty interesting. And gold and the dollar usually do opposites, but just because of everything that's going on in the world right now, Israel and Palestine is at war. You know, this might be one of those times where we see the dollar be bullish and gold be bullish. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens. And we see oil being pretty bullish too. So a lot of things just moving together at the same time. Um, Not really looking at USDCAD. A trade I am in at the moment is Euro AUD. If anybody is watching from my last video, the overall structure to me was always bullish, but we were just downtrending for the moment. We retested that 618 level perfectly, caught that momentum, and in this week we see that we've actually finally broken out of this once resistance level right here, right? So I'm in a couple of trades on your AUD. I'm in this trade. I took a trade around here, and then I took another trade somewhere around here, right? So just want to see, if this resistance level can hold, right? And if that resistance level can hold, could we take this all the way up here? And if we can, then it'll be good profits for my FTMO account. So yeah, just want to see if your AUD can hold, right? And if it can't, then we'll be looking to get out of these trades. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I am going to be looking at for the week. Taking a look at my FTMO account, I'll refresh it for you guys. That's right. So I had this peak right here, right? And we see that I've kind of just been slowly kind of trending down, not massively down, but not doing the hottest right now. So I'm at 283, right? Started last week right at like under 4%. So I lost about another percent. Hmm. A little bit frustrating, but whatever. Just cause only frustrating because I want to pass this as quick as possible, just so I can start making this money. But anything good takes time, right? So the current trades that I'm in with Euro AUD, if I can get them to go my way, then all the losses I gave back will be covered, plus a lot more. So the strategy is still good. So just have to get those good momentum trades, and hopefully we can get those this week. But thank you to anybody who is watching my videos. Thank you to anybody who's liking. Thank you to anybody who's commenting, subscribing. Uh, I appreciate you guys a lot. Days that I don't feel like doing this, these videos really do help a lot. They help me keep it real, keep it professional, and like they make me do what I say. So thank you to I never made them for anybody to watch. I really only made them to keep myself in line, but it is nice for people to leave good feedback. So thank you for that. Let's have a good trading week this week, guys. Let's not blow our accounts. Yeah, let's do great things. So thank you guys. Thank God as always. You guys have a great day and a great week as well. Thank you.